We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
24-yard line.
First down, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Brings up second and
a good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Bears.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
48-yard line.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. First carry now for David Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down, Bears.
52's the mic. Watch mic.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the 40.
Second and 11 now. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. 4 yards remain for second down.
Brings up second and 4. At the
shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch touches that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
The 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 19-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears.
From the 17, Wentz under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 26 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Eagles 7. Bears nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Trubisky.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And getting running this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 11.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Eddie Jackson brought him down.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 37 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge on your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go. 120. Tokyo! All
right, D, let's go. All right, D. 59 is Mike. 59 is Mike. Check. 59.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Kill. Watch the twist. Sunday.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Here's the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
81.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 35.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried
Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism and big playability.
He certainly does, and not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. I love that for speed in one family, and I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time.
Down, Chicago.
Alert.
Now Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, it's Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. Number Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's a gain of 7. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Tackled at
the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the out. Watch the out. Check.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Miles Sanders.
Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
Goldman on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll down right at the 30-yard line. Down at the 36. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.